finals. Like, just fail. Hey guys, Sapphire Rose here today, and today I'm going to be talking to you about finals. Finals. What do you mean finals? Well, this is my first year of high school. I am a freshman in 9th grade, and next week is the week before winter break, and that week I have finals. Okay, I took 3 high school credit classes in middle school, which I did have to take finals for, but those finals weren't that bad because it was like one class and I knew exactly what was going to be on it, so I didn't really do bad on them, except for one. I think I got like an 80-ish. But that was in 7th grade. Okay, now I'm in 9th grade and I have all my classes are high school credits. I have to take finals in all of them. I've never taken finals before. And some of my friends who are juniors, they were showing me the grades, like I have all 90s and A's and stuff like that. And that's all gonna go away next week because it's really hard to make good grades on the finals. And that's what they all said. And they said that all the good grades are gonna go away. And I was like, oh. And I was like, finals? Is it really that bad? They're like, yes, it's really bad. Okay, so let me tell you about the classes that I have this year and what I have to like take. So, first period, I have biology, which means I have a biology test I need to take. And I know he told us there's only going to be 40 questions on that test, which I guess is a pretty small amount. But we got a study review that had 136 questions. So it's kind of like, what part of that's going to be on the test? How much of that is going to be on the test? Then in second period, I have geography, which is like world geography. I think there's a study guide online they put up, but I haven't looked at it yet. But I mean, all we learn is about like, it was like about climate and other stuff like that. And then next period, I have Spanish. And Spanish is the only one that kind of worries me. Because all the kids in our Spanish class, like we used to be better, but our teacher, like she doesn't really speak in Spanish that much like some of the other Spanish teachers do. We don't really practice speaking Spanish. She just makes us do like a lot of online worksheets that we write down on paper, then turn in the class. I mean, it's not very interactive, like where we actually say stuff or write stuff. So that's why I'm worrying about one, because I'm not as good at that as I used to be, and all the other kids have gotten worse at Spanish because of that. Like you can really see that from the beginning of the year to now how much the kids have changed. Because I mean, when you get out of practice of something, it's not that easy to get back into practice. And next period, I have principles of business, marketing, and finance. Okay, and this class is so weird, but it's probably not going to be that hard, the finals, because she's only testing us over the chapter we've been working on for like the past 2 weeks, not the whole finals, because the teacher that usually teaches that class, like she's been gone for like some sort of unknown reason that the kids aren't allowed to know about. And so we're getting the finals from the substitute we've had like for the whole school year, except for the first 2 weeks of school. And she's just been teaching us random stuff like that isn't even really from the book, I think, just kind of random stuff about business and stuff. And I don't know, it's been pretty easy, that class. I basically just have free time almost the whole time because all the assignments are so easy. You can get them done in like 10 minutes. Like with completing everything correctly, and I just draw or write stuff for YouTube. And then next period I have lunch, which isn't really a period, but okay. And then after that, there's 4 different lunches at my school. Like you can get put in one of the 4. And it's not like there's a freshman or a sophomore or a senior lunch, like everyone's mixed in. But then after that, I have my English, which I mean, English is like, I don't know, I think that one might be easiest to pass because it's kind of common sense stuff they teach you in English. I don't know, I just don't think that class is very hard. Except for we just had to take like a test over the Odyssey, and everyone I've talked to about it, the test that we've taken over the Odyssey, has like failed. Like they like failed it, and I was like, oh. Because I did worse on that test than I usually do, like with my test. But I didn't fail it, but everyone else did. I was like, well, I guess I was lucky for not failing it, even though I did worse than I usually do. I guess everyone did worse than they usually do. After that, I have business information management, which is where we like just learn about like Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint, and Publisher. I think we might do Photoshop. I'm not sure, but that's so far all we learned about this school year. And I think for our test, we're just gonna have to like, our final exam, we're gonna have to like type out a business letter and make a PowerPoint and do some business role in Excel. And then after that, I have Algebra 1, which algebra is pretty easy for me because I've always been really good at math. My brain thinks of numbers in a weird way than like you wouldn't normally think, but I have the hardest time ever like looking at a number and reading it out loud. Like if I try to read the time on my camera now, like how many seconds I've been recording, like I'll probably read it backwards, but I know what it says, like how many minutes and seconds it's been, but I just can't say it out loud without it coming out backwards. Like, but I completely know what it means, and I'm so good at math, but I just think about it in a weird way. Like all ones, sixes, like all ones and sixes are like the same exact thing, like 5, 10s, and zeros, and 13s and 8s are also the same, and 100s and 60s are also the same, and so are thousands and millions. And that's kind of how my brain thinks. Most people don't really understand that. I don't really know how else to explain that, but that's just how it works, and I've always been really good at math because of that weird thinking. So, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about it. But I feel like I don't want to do that thing that some people do, where they're like, oh my god, I'm so worried about it! And they get so worried about it that they like self-sabotage themselves and like second guess all their answers on the test. And then they like just fail for getting everything wrong. But then I don't want to like under worry about it and like not think about it or study enough or something weird like that. I need to find like a medium somehow. So yeah, if any of you guys have ever done finals, tell me about what you know about finals. And if you haven't done finals, just tell me what you think would be a good idea if you did do finals or not. And in the spring, I don't have to take finals because you can get exempt from those if you miss less than 3 days in the school year and like aren't tardy or have like low grades. The stress. My sister drew this. I don't know. Maybe she thinks this is my emotions right now or something, but can you see that? He looks really funny. I think his eyes are kind of far apart though. He needs like to move them closer. Let's see. Marker! Let's see what happens if we move your eyes a bit closer. Oh man. It's just weirder. Okay, thank you guys so much. I hope you like this video, and maybe if you have to take finals, it like helped you with your worries. Just don't freak out over it too much, but just do it enough to where you'll get good grades. Like don't under freak out, don't over freak out. And if you have done finals, any advice is totally wanted because I'm like doing this weird head wavy thing, which means I'm like a nervous tick about something when you start swaying. And I think that's all. Thank you guys so much. I will see you later. Goodbye. Make sure you subscribe, because if you subscribe, that means I will be here for more videos for you.